And there's plenty to be said, but with the post plant now beginning, Yampy on the flank, and Big caught in the middle of it all. Twister needs to be a little cautious here.
Big reveal there, actually.
Yeah, huge. Yampy's flank then comes in good for them, and then you can see the diffusers coming in, and it gets denied. Liquid.
Wow. I mean,
so again, we'll see how they potentially fare, right?
That's also something that's got a bit. Okay, Lucka.
Shot and a half. Let's go.
Yampy getting punished for that one. We'll come back to that previous thought shortly, but weapon retrieved. Again, sound cue given away. And Vera happy to come through and clean that up again. Lucka very squishy. His Yampy fell, but did some damage on the way out. The flash should come through here. Scream a little late with the paint shell once again, but yeah, Musashi nearly getting caught off guard there on sight, but Scream with the backstab will find it regardless.
Yeah, I do want to see how Scream looks on the Rays as well in the buy rounds and going forward.
Did we see some very? This was back in the realm where Soulcast was kind of like the go-to Rays for Liquid. Did we ever see Scream flex for Ascent? But I don't think we ever saw him on the Rays.
No, I don't recall, but I could be wrong. So if any Scream fans out there who have kept note of every single agent select he's ever had, can let us know. Always appreciated. And for now, Yampy at least having a little bit of impact at the beginning, but the rifles reigning supreme here for Big. And once again, rinse and repeat, they've found success towards the A site, at least in the form of getting the spike down. Now the retakes have come through quite handedly for Liquid here, so see how this bodes. Gosh, and then you throw in the conversation that came around, the fact that maybe there was going to be roster changes leading in towards Ice, and there were so many issues with this Liquid roster that terrifies me, and that Boombot just Tokyo drifting in. Scream quickly going to build off the back of it as well. Obnox punished. And that's a rifle upgraded.
Out on an island there, to be honest with you. Wall coming through again. They're going to try and stick this. Link actually covered by the Viper wall. He's going to be able to stick this through. He actually goes for the headshot. Nevera finds two.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, Yampy's going for a knife, isn't he?
Right.
Right.
Right then. Absolutely no need for that, by the way. Just... Sliggy's gone. It's all the discipline's out the window, Laura.
they've let Yampy out of the cage. He's been putting the hours into Counter-Strike. He's having a lovely time of it all. Just straight up freedom. But I will say something, right? As much as there are two players remaining, they've had 0 shot into this round. The spikes left on the site. They could do some damage, sure. But again, I do want to talk bigger picture about this because there is something to be said about Liquid being potentially micromanaged and it not allowing them to play out the kind of quote-unquote fundamentals, right? Like there is something to be said about it. So I am curious if this does allow a bit more freedom under a different rule set as to how they want to approach a game, different look towards it. And Musashi dealt with, 5 alive, easy work for Liquid. So there is they do have the rifles down to back up and the Viper's pit. So this is a huge problem presented and my feed has frozen.
Absolutely, so is mine. And catch you here on the in-game, but Showstopper coming through from Scream, not going to find anything just yet, but actually a 2-for-2 trade comes back. Scream will give them the advantage, but Aslan brings it to a 2v2. Yampy to shut that one down. Twiston just left now.
Oh, but he's been spotted. Never seen him. He's just trying to deny the defuse.
He got it! He got the kill onto Yampy.
Unreal.
Party arrives inside it, but Liquid happy to give this up once again. We'll concede the plant, but they've looked pretty good for the retake so far, and Yampy finding a freebie. The wall bang onto Obnox will give Liquid the man advantage here.
Once again, we're presented this conundrum. One less player to worry about and a couple less ults. And Scream now gets closed in on. Nice work from Aslan there to take the initiative and try and play towards Scream. Finds the timing just right. Link punished from the push-up. But Yampy still divine Lucka, though. Go 3v3 now. The time. You can hear the clock ticking, and Aslan still standing, still finding frags. And Nevera, he's out of time and he's out of options. He might want to try and at least get another punish, which he does. But what? Can he get out of here in time? No, he gets caught. You can still see this play in middle is great for Link. That could have been 2. It wasn't. Good trade for Lucka, but you can see the damage taken on the way. Soulcast attention now turns TP in towards the site, sent away. And Yampy once again on this flank. How does he get here? Yampy just going to be a problem in the back lines. Scream holding down the site as well, and Twiston now surrounded. This is all comfort. Gonna try and find some by taking down Navarro and open up a chance. Huge shot from Twiston. The time, he's got 13 seconds. He knows that Yampy was on the flank at 1
seconds left.
Always no. The fact that he's strafing,
now.
yeah, the fact that he was strafing, just misses it by a second. Who gets the kill for it, but don't expect Yampy to be.
No.
Okay. Eyes drawn towards here. And the coordination, right? Although synergy, but now with a new roster, or at least a roster change, I should say. Sorry, those little things are almost reset. It's like I said, back to basics.
I seem all too aware of this beast coming through as well. Yampy, no flank this time, doesn't need it. Oh, the adjustment from Link. From low to high. Gets 2, and poor old Lucker. Well, gonna take Scream with him. But a quick trade out. Ridiculous. And even with all the timing, almost got punished by Musashi, but is still alive. He's fine. And the site just feels tiny. It feels so uncomfortable now for Big. Readjustment.
Soulcast does have the ult for the retake here. That could be pivotal.
Could be. Whenever he decides to invest it, there it is. And now Big lose all of those senses that they once had. Yampy gonna make the most of it, gonna punish one, and you can see the follow-up. It's instantaneous. The dominoes fall, and Liquid comfy on the retake. That little bit of a dagger.
This is a 5-round deficit. Looking to get a lot worse with this purchase coming in as well. Lucker will find the upgrade there, retrieving the hero rifle of Obnox. Yampy rewarded on the other side of things, though. Paranoid sent out one side and still aware. Sharp to it. Musashi will fall. Soulcast finds one. Twisted a constellation, but a 1v4 presented now. Spike all the way back in spawn, so he's almost got to find another here. Nobody on Liquid going to give him one, but 30 seconds left. He's got a lot left to do in this round, Lauren.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good, but...
Twiston's great. I think like everyone individually knows how good some of these big players are, but it's not a question of individual capability. If you're playing that game, you'd still look at Liquid and be like, well, they've got Navarra, Scream, Yampy, like they've got this like mad firepower too. So you don't win out in just a firepower battle. You need the whole deal. Oh, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. And it's more just kind of, well, we get to see how does Scream look on Raids? What's Soulcast looking like on Fade? And for Big, it's just kind of question marks for now, and it's welcome to the big leagues for one. It's not easy. And Yampy's just, it looks kind of very free in the way he's approaching the game so far. Nice shots from Obnox. Lovely shots from Obnox. Couple more of those. You got yourself a 2v2.
Navarra down to barely anything here.
Spike planted.
Twiston will be revealed and marked as well, actually, so they're going to know exactly where he's retreated to. But difficult to close this kill out now.
And look at that late
no way, Soulcast. He's going on top.
There's no way you consider this, though. There's no shot you consider Obnox here.
Oh, now they do. Navarra's looking this way.
They 100% do. But Obnox still going to find it, but the heartbreak again.
It's awkward. He still wins that. What?
Oh, Twiston. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It was traded. It's totally fine. It's not fine. Soulcast, let's do that utility work again. Once again, highlighting that positioning just under the site itself. They need the start of this, and they found it. Musashi's gone down. That's going to be a Link to begin.
Another roll.
There's the ult. And it's going to do well to at least catch 2 here. So this should be the springboard. Obnox, where have you just found that from? 2 big kills. Bring this to a 2v2, but they still need to hold on to this. Time's starting to tick. And I don't think they've got time on this anymore. Liquid's just going to try and go for the kills, it looks like.
Enemy remaining.
Award, stick it. What? No way he's got that, right?
No.
Oh. He's only half a second off it.
He ain't far from that. It'd be nice to see it look like kind of the Sky Redemption arc, you know, one of those, if it really suits him. So that'd be quite fun. For now, though, Twiston still looking for that opportunity to present, and he had a couple of shots there. Didn't quite get what he wanted, and far from smooth on the site take. Big of 3 players still to clear if Liquid want to make this count. And Link gonna have to post that wall. Oh wait, Navarra's hold on, no, this is not how it falls apart, Big. You hold on to these are your rounds to hold. Link has nothing left, and Obnox with a shot.
Thank God for that.
Where are you?
It could get interesting here, because Liquid almost have equal purchase here. Musashi will punish Nivera drifting through on the rope.
Should be fine.
Good for the second. Now it feels a little more comfortable for them.
Last player standing.
Nice. And it's what the doctor ordered for Big, right? Like, they had as much as the curse, you know, spam, it was a pretty rough half. So this is good. This is a way to kind of leverage their way back. Everyone. Okay. But Twiston's on the way. Operator's coming through. Aslan's not far. Big is still in a relatively decent position for this. Kind of banks on what they can achieve now. Spike obviously yet to go down.
30 seconds left.
Wall goes up. Need to make sure this stays safe. Twiston looking to try and catch one. Scream not noted. Spots
Spike
Nivera.
planted.
Spots out another. Now Scream noted, but while all this happened, Scream did find Musashi, so that's lovely from Twiston.
Yeah.
Gonna catch Scream through the wall.
Anticipates the reposition there. But a 3v2 for Liquid, Lauren. Twiston, again, miles away from actually finding a swap out to a rifle here, so kind of rides on Aslan finding something, and it's not going to be anything.
No. Keep that operator, Twiston. You know, you want to make sure that stays in play, and they will... There was a consideration of a hunt. You can see Nivera getting a little close, but decides against it, so keeps those rifles in check. So the first... There it is. There's the first fight. And actually, Obnox does really well. Finds Scream, but you can see the trade out. Luck has gone down in the meantime. Yampi hitting a bit of a flank here. Nivera is sharp today, though. Finds Obnox and was actually caught in a bad position here. That could be a problem, but no. Wins out the fight. Yampi's lurk and Nivera's position is a problem, leaving Twiston all alone. And again, it may be close, but this is still looking like 11's beckoning, and Twiston just about managing to evade the first player. Does he get a chance at any of these?
Yeah, don't expect Yampi to re-clear this. I think you did actually just take a little peek there. Twiston,
Yampi things.
yeah, catches favourable timing to slip back out undetected. Does he check tube? Oh, Yampi now will move further forwards, probably looking for an upgrade off that Guardian. We'll find it as well. Twiston, again, will hold on to this. No way.
Okay.
Okay.
And in this first fight, one Scream punishing Obnox for the push-up, as unable to trade on it. And Twiston, well, went for a play. Yeah, just swatted out of the air. That's... You kind of lost two of the tips of the spear that could have really maybe had some impact on this, and you've now got Aslan, Lucker, and Musashi to try and make something out of it. And bear in mind, Nivera is second spawn to catch the flank. Aslan, good shot towards Soulcat. And that's going to make you very unhappy if you're Lucker. You've died to someone literally in spawn. Actually, still making a go of things. And it's like they keep getting close. But it's like, okay, well now find the 1v3, Musashi. Prove me wrong. Show me what you can do.
Maybe
it's all
later.
Glimpses and moments, right? It's glimpses and moments fading for them. Yampi already find Obnox. That's mid now. Sliced through. TP for Yampi.
This is just...
Oh, he's reading this like an absolute book. Look at the state of this. Yampi is just playing out of his mind. Scream overwhelms Lucker. And yeah, Musashi still finds a little bit of impact, but it's a 4v2. The site is fully under Liquid control.
Hunter's Fury going to come through. We'll find the first tag, but the second evades him. And there's the last one right down the middle. Should be able to get this plant now. Aslan
Spike planted.
does still have the wall. Yeah, I was wondering there whether or not that was a... Going to be invested here. Showstopper popped. Scream going to force Big a little deeper here. And actually, Soulcaster want to find things. Musashi the last one to find. And he's not long for this world, though. And Scream will close things out. Liquid close out 13-5.
Oh, and Yampi just going to take it away. The timing on Aslan.
But that is so painful to watch as well, because he just second guesses himself.
Oh, bless him. That feels pretty terrible. Unfortunate. And now with mid looking a little bit more available, this BP's not too surprising to see it happen, but was actually trying to dissuade this from beginning, and
It's so much damage there.
exactly didn't look too bothered by it. Soulcast does find one back as Obnox tries to swing from pillar, but you're still going to see Musashi standing, and oh, I thought he might have been able to convert that on Scream as the lower HP was coming into effect, and it's a bit of a brawl.
It is. Liquid come out on top with a man advantage, but Spike down, they have to slow things on their approach here. Luck up. Goes for a peek, but nothing found there. The stun coming through, allow them to swing onto the first, but it's a trade-off here. So still doable here for Lucka, but Solcas will seal the deal on the pistol round. Liquid, go ahead. Yampy will get the part of Twiston.
See if that shorty can do anything with it. I mean, Twiston's the first part of this, and you've got Lucka just on that second string. So a really, really good start for Twiston. And yeah, they lose out on Lucka, but Twiston's still there, and there's only 30 seconds, so they somewhat have to commit to this, and that spike could have been lost. And Musashi now going to pick up the mantle and just dip in towards the smoke. Perfect positioning coming out. This is nightmare territory for Liquid.
Walking back towards contact when you've just been punished by a shorty. Not sure.
10 seconds.
Gonna try and isolate one here, and that's the Obnox still finds that kill. Solcas will respond,
Beautiful.
but Big will flip this round. It's a thrifty round. We're aware of the possibility Liquid have found this space. Big have almost happy to give it up, but Yampy will actually punish. And that's Aslan falling with the operator. He only bought the op, no armor, so Yampy punishes with the Marshal.
This still should be fine.
Oh.
There we go. Big starting to shut this down. That's fine. It was a rough start, but it's been kept in check. As Big closed the gate on this round. They're cleaning up the final players. Obnox is just on duty the whole time. Didn't even realize of the others here. And now forced on the corner. Gets the rifle out in time. Catches Musashi with a little bit of help from his friend Link. And now Obnox feeling isolated. Has support coming through on CT, but you can already see the pressure starting him out. Link's going out towards the back of the site, and Lucka puts his body on the line, but can only get one. The site's now theirs. Rotation through on CT, but this operator going to be hard to bring into effect here.
Planted.
Yeah, no problem.
Shout.
Impressive wiring.
Someone... No, there's no time on it. It's fine. Twiston gets out for now. No, he doesn't actually. Just a second away from it. That could have been a rifle kept over. I feel like they have some level of
awareness. Yeah.
Yes, that's the word I was wanting, but I didn't mean it about that. I feel like there's some level of consideration to this, and I don't know what it may be.
They've baited Twiston to push. That's what they've done. Like, yeah, let him push the spawn. Let's just we're going to sit here anyway. I mean, it's 30 seconds again, so it gets to very uncomfortable time in this round for Liquid.
Left.
The stun's going to come through probably towards Heaven here.
Aslan has to deliver though as well. They both have to, and you can see the time.
What was that?
No.
Did Solcas just jump that angle and still kill him?
I want to watch it back because I have no idea how that's out. 10 seconds I need to get that like a cross. Oh, he gets caught by Scream. Big. It just feels like they're moments away every single time. And he can't get the spike down just yet. Oh, he's
Are you joking?
Wait, what?
Are you joking?
Show me it back. Show me it back. No. Right. It doesn't quite find what he wants. Musashi's just fine, but this time, Vision gets removed. Down so low, but still able to find Link. Trade comes out for Scream, but the site's still theirs. Not looking so comfortable, but the spike could potentially be planted here. Oh, that's enough of a giveaway. Solcas. What a moment for him to find it. 3 big kills. 2 towards CT and 1 up towards Heaven. And now Twiston, undesired scenario. As Liquid somehow pull that round across the line. That we're in. No worries, boys. They're quick on the rotation.
I think a barrel. I think Scream's barrel poked through there.
There's no way you're that accurate otherwise. There's no way you just go, wow, we'll see. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate for Scream, but pretty good news for Big. Trying to close into this, but you'd imagine... Well, you'd imagine that they get control of this now, which they seem to have, at least with these 2 frags coming in. No one able to catch anyone off guard. Even though there's a couple of opportunities, none of them were really made much of. As Obnox and Musashi split on the site pretty much here. And I think Obnox has been very much noted.
Well, he's noted, yes. We find the consolation here. The stun comes through, whether or not Obnox will find a second. No, Liquid will survive as 3. Space to exploit, though.
Oh, don't get shot through the spot.
Scream, bro. Just go sight. Honestly, they talk about his 1 strats.
I gotta be
We're looking to at least recover this now after conceding the first blood. Big actually find themselves in a man advantage here on the retake. Aslan with the tour de force as well. Definitely doable here. Paranoia, where's it going to get sent?
Oh, Aslan hits that shot. It's quickly traded by Navera, who's still Navera. It's all good.
One enemy remaining.
But at this point, it's just Twiston.
Beautiful. Twiston actually looking to follow through on this.
And was actually finding Link. They're actually picking up the frags elsewhere. Now, the site's still been taken, though.
Spike
They're going to go
planted.
down. They have to now hold off against 4. And Scream just happy to take the challenge. Forced off the first angle. Backing away towards Pillar. And 2 sitting in the post plant in main, just leaving Scream to his own devices. Dips himself into the corner, and surely you check on this. Surely you do. The way they go, and they don't check, and he waits. Pounces on the first. Now Twiston down, surely to be traded. He is. And now I have to see this post plant set up. First challenge achieved. Aslan quick to it. And this is looking good. Really nice retake from Big. The timing felt a little close, but they've got it under control. And very well handled in the end.
I think if, again, Yampi's on Scream digs a little deeper. Obnox this time around will deliver. This 1v1, Lucka with a frantic swing out. The showstopper invested as well, but Liquid come out on top here. They follow up Twiston to flip things back. Musashi to double down as well. Link now in a 1v2. Musashi's reset all the way into heaven.
He's got the spike, so he can just kind of work his way around this. He's figured it out correctly. Link can get all the way to site now.
Hey, who have his ultimate as well, and the aftershock. This is a pretty good situation to be in. Big have to be here fast.
Spike
Yeah, and you
planted.
can see them desperately trying to close that gap. They don't want to leave too much time because of this. Oh, and Twiston gonna find Link and punish him. Gonna close that scoreline right up. After the beginning the Liquid had in this round.
Again, they know now that it's going to be maximum 1 on site. Twiston's actually found through the smoke here.
Yeah, that's such an issue now. 'Cause you're right, Lucka feeling a little isolated. The rotates have come in though. You're going to have that coming through. Aslan still going to find Scream, but now that's Heaven open for the taking. You can see while this happens, look at the exploratory mission over
seconds
towards Maelstrom. They've got that Heaven control. They can now fill the void. Yampi could probably just cut off rotations, and it's all on Musashi to try and thread the needle, and he's done so perfectly. He needs to do big impact here.
Soul
Yes!
cast.
He checks that? You double down and check that. Fair play, Yampi. Turns on a dime, punishing Obnox. And the judge, I guess it works in his hand. Posted on this one. See if he gets the timing right. The reveal, and he doesn't. Scream beheads him. And it's going to be a quick explosion. Tries to clear through towards Heaven. No one close by just yet. They're tucked on the site. Now knows at least one's position. We expect the second. The divide going to go through as well.
Doesn't find anything with the showstopper, but Lucka there. Find the other side of it. And again, actually the trap is pinching here. Everyone's
blind.
so blind, but Navera finds both. Just Twiston left now. The 1v4 presented.
I know exactly.
Neural theft to seal the deal, so he will be revealed. And Link is the man to close it out.
So hopefully they can do a little something on this side as well. Looks like a pacey start as Twiston's already slipped the net. Going to try and close in towards Link. Can't quite convert though.
Oh,
A Scream as
beautiful.
well, following up towards Lucka.
Just a beautiful set piece there. The fault line, obviously in combination with the paint shell, and I think as well a grab.
As we can see Aslan slowly trying to creep some space, and Scream's having none of it. That spike now dropped, and Scream just having his way with him. A little underhand nade, and Musashi face fights one of the brothers. Gonna get Navera down. Now he needs to fight the other. Gets it as well. Okay, game back on maybe. 35 seconds and a 1v3 to now claim. Spike is not within touching distance though. Has to work a little for this one, and Soulcast patrolling by
30
CT.
seconds left.
He's got to make this work somehow. Checks towards the ropes, nothing to be seen.
Got the spike.
Spike back to hand. And time is becoming a problem. 15 seconds now. No one's giving him anything. Trying to jump across. Make sure he wasn't seen, but now
10
heard.
seconds left.
He's actually trying to get towards the site, and they're just playing with him. Time is just being dwindled away down to 3 seconds now, and all those options, all the kills that were quite impressive, don't really matter.
It still makes it to be the ones to find anything if possible.
Yeah.
Not sure who just retrieved the. You see a paint shell set up here as soon as contact comes
Ooh,
through.
that could be quite nice. Yeah, Soulcast finding Aslan. That removes most of the threat this round.
Scream.
It's fine. Nevera got 3 kills. What's the problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have fallen and cannot get up.
Yeah. There's nothing tangible to pin this sight hit on. You can see already Solkas in astral form considering this.
And here we go. 14 seconds. He can't stop. He has to get to that side and get that spike down. Anything to slow this down could be an issue. 8 seconds now. Has to get that plant. Liquid. Can Soulcast deny anything? Any part of this? Yes, he can! Oh, it's job done! You can't plant anymore. You've made a meal of it. No!
There's nothing tangible to pin this sight hit on. You can see already Solkas in astral form considering this.
And here we go. 14 seconds. He can't stop. He has to get to that side and get that spike down. Anything to slow this down could be an issue. 8 seconds now. Has to get that plant. Liquid. Can Soulcast deny anything? Any part of this? Yes, he can! Oh, it's job done! You can't plant anymore. You've made a meal of it. No!
You know, I've got B was here. Aslan's gonna drift through. Actually, Nevera and Link double stack in ropes, and they're rewarded for it. Brings Liquid back into the advantage. Soulcast actually falls in heaven here, but Yampy. Okay, I was gonna say Yampy could have recovered that situation tucked in, but he is hard cleared.
And the cross being watched.
Spike
Best it
planted.
can. Spike now down. Vera spams away. Is there a swing? You can see the temptation beckoning. Ooh, and it's not pretty. Now they know where he is, and that's going to be at least 1 player now noted. 2 more to find, though. They haven't dealt with him either. Keep that in mind. And Link now, that's going to be his challenge. Find the man, and he does. Obnox quick trade, though. Essential work for Big. Nevera now down, leaving it all in the hands of Link. They're biding time. They are praying for that clock to close. Tries to bait the drop. Not going to fall for it. Obnox happy to greet them. Was being watched.
Fog Thunder invested, but Liquid respect it initially. Coming back in here. Again, still have this showstopper. The North have to work with as well. Obnox is going to be careful to avoid that. Musashi will find Link on the other side of things, though, Lauren.
Yeah, quick trade through Nevera's there. Yampy's found Mucker, and now it's all starting to fall to pieces. As Big just get found 1 by 1, and it'll be 11 for Liquid.
See on the minimap. Twiston going to try and thread his way through behind it, maybe, but the camera spotter, I can see Nevera tucked in. Yeah, did indeed, but it's Big to find a 2v1, sorry, 2-4-1 elsewhere. Brings it to a 3v3 now. I've fallen invested, but Rolling Thunder in response is going to completely negate that, Lauren.
30 seconds left.
Yes, and my feed's frozen, Mike, so I can't.
I would love to as well, but it looks like we're back in the ropes
they've
now.
gone to A. Okay, they've
No,
gone to the
back to B.
No, back to B. They've got
Panic.
18 seconds.
Scatter.
Soulcast. He's going to hear all this. He just has to hold the line 10 seconds. If he can slow them down even for just a moment. Okay, just get both Soulcast. This is nuts from this man. He stayed alive. Obnox still trying to fight it out. And just about finds both of them. What on earth is this round? He's showing they're starting to really feel out this piece coming in from Big, and you can see the spam coming out, screams. I actually found Hassan's been having a bit of a nightmare, I'm going to be honest, and now you can see them forced back again. They're starting to struggle here. Big not finding the entry success they wanted, and Scream on the readjust. Yampy finds Twiston, and it's a shutdown. Unless Obnox can do the unthinkable again, it's not going to happen this time. So, holding a great deal of the imperative areas in this map as Scream once again prowling, and Hassan just not with it right now. This is so comfortable for Liquid. Obnox still doing the best he can. Oh, Soulcast, you're nuts right now. This guy's having a game and a half. That's not so pretty. Cut the frag movie real quick on the first there. As the close will come from Nevera, it's going to be a 13-7 shutdown in the end.